Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video. And today we're gonna look at my April plan with me for my bullet journal. As you can see, for this month I've decided to go with the theme of frogs, and the reason for that was just because I've seen so many frog designs, not just in bullet journals but in other things as well over the past couple weeks and months, and they're so cute and they're so adorable. And also I haven't used like green in my themes for a while. I don't think there was a green in the whole first 3 months for this year. I only did like a little bit of green in January with the colorful dragons. So I just really wanted to bring green into my spread because green is one of my favorite colors, if not my favorite color, and I just wanted to enjoy it. And also with spring coming and the nice weather and everything starting to bloom and stuff like that, I just really wanted to do that. So here I'm showing you some main like stationery products that I'm gonna use. Mostly it's the zebra mildliners, then fibracolor like pens, and also some Tombow dual brush pens and Stettler and stuff like that. So those are my main products and also my main colors. So it's mostly like greens, cool tone greens, warm tone greens, some like oranges and yellows, and a little bit of blue. And first we're drawing the quote page. I've started to do quote pages. I haven't really done that in the first 2 months, but now I'm doing that again. I think this is my second to last spread in this bullet journal. I'm using the Notebook Therapy bullet journal, and I think I'm gonna be able to fit May as well, but I don't know if June will fit here. So yeah, this might be my second to last spread in this bullet journal, and I just wanted to enjoy it. So I just wrote a little quote. I saw something similar on Pinterest and I kind of just changed it up a little bit for my liking. And then on the second page I'm drawing it's kind of like a combination of 2 pictures that I found on Pinterest, because I just really like them and I just kind of wanted to incorporate 2 of these elements in my main page. So I'm drawing this cute little mushroom that has 2 little frogs in front of it, and it's like in this kind of like foresty situation. And then I did some like details behind them and stuff like that. The mushroom was originally red, but I wanted to have more cohesive color scheme, so I made her more like a orangey brown. And I really love these frogs and the frog design. It's super easy to draw. You don't have to be good at drawing. They're kind of just like a blobs with eyes. Like there's not much of like intricacy going into these. You can obviously draw more complicated frogs if you want. I've tried 1 or 2, but for the most part I kept it pretty simple. And I really like them. They're super easy to draw. Like once you draw them for the first time, you're gonna be able to recreate that. It's very easy. So yeah, I just kind of drew out the mushroom with the little frogs, and then I created like a little foresty situation behind them. So there's like little bushes and leaves and little yellow flowers behind them to just like, I don't know, I think the pop of yellow is really cute. And then I created this square pattern behind them with the blue. I think also the blue really nicely corresponds with these colors, and that's something that I got from one of the Pinterest spreads, or like the pictures that I found on Pinterest, and I thought it's just really cute idea. So I really like how the main page turned out. I think it's super cute, and I was very, very happy with myself. And then on the second page, underneath the quote, I just drew like a little frog on a leaf. And yeah, it was really simple. You're mainly just like drawing eyes and then a little ball, and you can also add legs and arms if you want, but mostly it's just like a ball with eyes. And I'm using different greens. I've tried to use like I think 3 shades of green for each of the frogs, so that they're not completely the same, especially when I have 2 frogs next to each other, so that there's a little bit of difference. And I might do like a 1 page where I'm just gonna draw out all the frogs so that you can see how I do that. Maybe I'm gonna film that for Instagram or TikTok, so I will link my Instagram and TikTok down below. And eventually, if I'm gonna have time, I will definitely post that, because I think it's a cute idea, and a lot of people like to have these frog designs lately. So if you want to, but it's nothing complicated. And as I said, I kind of followed what I saw on Pinterest, because I'm not very good at like drawing without reference. I'm just not very good at that. So yeah. And then behind the quote, I just kind of added some of the leaves and the yellow flowers, and then also the blue design, like the blue square design. And I think that just added like a really nice touch to the page. I don't really like too much white on the page. I just like when there's a little bit of color. And I think that this is a really good way to add color without having too much to draw, or, just trying too hard. It's just a very nice, soft pop of color that will really transform your spreads. So definitely you can try this. And let me know if you already have your bullet journal set up for this month, or if you're drawing it with me. I would definitely love to know that. And let me know if you've also seen a lot of these frog designs lately, because I saw them everywhere, and I was just so excited and impatient to have my own go at this. So then for the next spread, I'm doing my calendar, and since this whole theme is like very round, I've been doing a lot of round themes for some reason. But yeah, because it's kind of round, I did the calendar round as well, so all the edges are rounded out. And I think the squares are 5 to 5, like squares, the boxes are 5 to 5, and I drew it with the green liner, and then I used the blue accent as the title for all the days, and then I used the yellow to have as a background for all the numbers in the calendar, so that way I could kind of incorporate all the main colors. And then I just drew out some of the little plants and frogs and leaves. And again, I'm using the same or like very similar design. Pretty much the frogs that you see here and on the previous page, 2 pages, are all the frogs that I'm gonna be using. Maybe I'm gonna add some more in the next weekly spreads, but these are the main like shapes and positions that I'm gonna draw the frogs in. So I think the one that I'm drawing right now is probably the easiest and the cutest. So you just kind of drew like a blob with eyes and then a little hands, and there's like a heart in the middle that's like the little tummy. It is so adorable. It's literally one of my most favorite frogs, and also the one next to it that's sleeping on the little leaf. It's just adorable. And yeah, then I just added the same flowers and leaves in the background, and I also did the blue square page effect. And yeah, I really like this page. I think it's really cute. Maybe I could have put something on top of the calendar as well. I feel like there's a little bit of like white space, but doesn't matter. Now for habit and mood trackers. For my habit trackers, I did the same like shape as the calendar, so it's just a rounded out rectangular. And I did it with the same dual brush so that it corresponds. And then I used the blue again to write down the names of all the habits that I want to track this month, which is gonna be my socials, then reading, yoga, school, and then how much I'm wearing my braces, because I have to like know I'm wearing them every other day, and I sometimes forget which day I wore them, so this just really helps me. And also I've used the same pen to like write down all the names, so the habits, moods, and also on the first spread, the name of the month. I've used the same pen for all of these, and I'm doing this like round font because I don't know, it just adds up for me and it just works. And then for the mood tracker, this time I just did like the round tracker, and in the middle of it there's gonna be a lying frog, and it's gonna be kind of like the one of the leaves. I can't remember what it's called, but you know, the little leaves that are in ponds and stuff. I genuinely cannot remember how it's called in English. If you don't know, I'm not speaking English as my first language, so sometimes it's a little hard for me to remember. And yeah, here's the little frog. It's the same one from the previous page, or like very similar, and it's just so cute as it's like lying there. And then I just added the little index, or like the colors that I'm gonna use to color out all the days. And I just added again the same motifs, like the same leaves and flowers everywhere, and also the blue squares. And I added another frog on the other side, and that's kind of it. Like there's not that much changing. I've kept it pretty cohesive, I think, or like I did the same things. I haven't really tried to like change up what I'm doing in the middle of the spread or in the middle of filming. Also, I filmed this all at once. Sometimes I have to take pauses, and I would do like half one day and half other day, because sometimes I only have like an hour at the time to like draw, and then I have to do something else. So this time I think it took me hour and a half, maybe a little bit more than that, with like the whole preparation, figuring out what colors I'm gonna use, sketching it out, and all of that. So I think it was hour and a half or less than 2 hours, and I managed to do that all at once with just like snack breaks and stuff like that. So yeah, I was very proud of this, and the frogs are so easy to draw and really quick, so definitely would recommend them. And definitely let me know what theme you chose for this month. If it's still like maybe a little bit more wintry, or if you're going with the spring themes, or if you don't really care what season it is. Then the next 2 pages are my goal and brain dump pages, so I always do these. It's just like a very plain spread for me to just write down everything I need. And then the next 2 pages are my weekly spreads, and I decided to do 2 weeks all at once because I don't know, A, I want to save up some space, and B, I don't know, I just really wanted to try this out. I don't think I've ever done spread like this, like in this setting, so I really wanted to do that. And so I have like 2 columns for the 2 weeks, one on left side, one on the right side. The days are 4 squares tall, and then the weekend is a little bit taller so that I have more space, obviously, since it's 2 days. And then on the sides I'm gonna have all the little frog details and the little leaves and stuff like that, like the same thing over and over. So yeah, here you can see how I'm doing it. And I will just sketch it out with the green dual brush, and then I will just color it in with the green pen, and you add the little eyes, the little mouth, and that's it pretty much. Like, there's not that much to it. It's very quick, very easy. And yeah, I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. So let me know what you thought about this spread, and if you would recreate it. And what is your favorite season of the year? Because I think for me it's autumn, but also like I love spring. It's definitely my second favorite season. It's just so nice after winter to see the nature awakening, and just the nice weather and everything. It's so nice, and I can't wait to spend more time outside, and maybe even bullet journal outside. That would be very lovely. That's one of my favorite things to do. So let me know, and I will try to post more drawing content as well, and like stuff like that, because I don't post very often here, only like the monthly spreads, but I definitely want to do more. So that's kind of the plan for me. And yeah, here you can see the whole flip through. Let me know what page was your favorite, if you liked any of them, obviously, and let me know how are you doing. Also, if you have any suggestions on like video ideas that you would want me to film, let me know. I would really like to hear like what you want to see from me, what you want me to do. I have no problem filming that if you give me some suggestions. So yeah, this is the whole monthly spread. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be very happy to see you next time. So bye.